Hey there, it's August 24th. This is Everything Gem. This is my post-surgery vlog that I'm doing. There's a lot to tell you about, I guess, since I haven't done anything since the night before surgery. So I had surgery on August 21st, which was Thursday. I actually went in like at 6 o'clock in the morning or something like that. And I think I was in La La Land by like 8:30. Oops, sorry about that. Let's see. When I got there, they did that dye injection thingy. So I did all the pre-op stuff, and then they went and they injected like some blue dye, like into 4 spots around my nipples, and it's really funny because the doctor didn't even have like this um, white doctor jacket on, or whatever you call it. You're writing your Richard Dreyfuss and stuff, and it was really weird because he comes in with this big old needle and stuff and starts injecting my nipple, and it's kind of like they did the north, south, east, and west thing. So, and it has a little bit of, I think, Novocaine or something in it, but obviously the first few times you're not going to really, you don't have that benefit until it's actually in there. So that kind of hurt. And so that, yeah, that injects this blue dye, and it kind of goes from my breast up to my lymph nodes. They could kind of watch and see if they think that the cancer has metastasized into my lymph nodes. So that's why they did that. So then I went back to my room, and City Hall was awesome. I mean, everybody's very, very nice and everything, no matter what. It was just, it's crazy. They're just super, super, super nice and everything. They make you feel very, very comfortable. So I really just remember going back, talking to my two middle kids, Jacob and Jillian, for a while, and then I went into the room, and that was it. Done. Didn't even have time to think about it, which was really great because you don't really want to have time to think about it. So the next thing I know, I'm out of surgery. I go to recovery. Let me see. I think they said it took about 4 hours, 3 or 4 hours, and it went really, really, really well. Everything went really smooth. And they went ahead and did the mastectomy on the right and just switched out the implant on the left. And so now I have the silicone implants. So, and we'll get to that more in a second. But so let's see. I went to the recovery room, and my daughter recorded me talking about being really, really hungry and my throat hurting, because I would honestly say the thing that hurt the most was my throat, because they put that tube down your throat. That was killing me. My voice sounded horrible. So if I took any pain meds, it was really for that. I guess it's kind of weird because they pretty much gut your boob, so you really don't have any nerves and you can't really feel a lot of what's going on here. At least I can't. Like now, I'm only supposed to lift my arm up to here and stuff right now, and in front of me that high, but I can actually feel it, kind of like the muscles and stuff. Kind of feels kind of strange and stuff. But other than that, I don't really feel a whole lot of pain. I also have, let me see, I have these little drains on me. I'll try to show them to you. So I wear this, let me see if I could zoom out a little bit. That might help. Oh, sorry if I screw this up. Oh, that's in. Okay, that's it. Anyway, I wear this little bag on me, my handy dandy little bag, and inside are my draining thingies. You can see them. And I'm doing really good because I haven't changed these very much in the last few hours, and it's just got, yes, my goo in there. So I have 2 of them. I can't remember what they're called, but I know the letters are JP. Jackson, I don't know, whatever. And basically, I'll show you how they're kind of hooked up to me. They are hooked up, and I can't really see this either, so they kind of hook up. Oh crap, let me see. They're hooked up here. Maybe I'll get brave and take off the bandages tomorrow so you can see them. They basically go in the side here and they drain me. And if I'm really paying attention, because I'm supposed to be wearing like loose shirts and no bras and stuff, you can actually feel the tubes in my body going through my body and stuff. It's really crazy. But I think I'm doing really, really good with that because there's not a whole lot, and it's actually I haven't emptied them in a while, and there's not a whole lot of gobbledygook in them. So hopefully I'll be, and the color is changing, it's getting lighter. So they say that sometimes you wear them like 10 days to 2 weeks. So if you know me, my goal is to have them out tomorrow. But probably not that soon. But anyway, let's see. I don't really take the pain meds they gave me and some of the other stuff. I take the antibiotics, obviously. They gave me some stuff for nausea and stuff like that, but I don't have any of those problems. So you just saw the holes I have for the drains, and then I have this right here. That's what they cut underneath, and they did. That's how they did the biopsy for the lymph nodes, and they checked those, and those were good, so they didn't have to remove any more. So they had just taken a little sample. With even just doing the biopsy, I have to be careful that I don't get lymphedema on this arm, so I have to rub it upwards and stuff like that, and be careful not to get infections, and I can't put it in the jacuzzi and stuff like that. But that's you know, whatever, that's minor. I mean, if you compare it to, okay, I'm living and I don't have that. And I have to rub my arm like this. I can't carry stuff on my arms, can't carry my purse on my arm anymore, my right arm and stuff anymore. So that's how that goes. And then they did, let me see, I'll see if I don't know if I can show you the scar today on the mastectomy, but I'll take some pictures and put them up. And it's really gross. My boobs look really gross. So this one, it looks a lot smaller than what it was. I tried to look at my bra, put my bra on this side, and it looks considerably smaller, but I don't know what's going to happen because I know I'll go back again for some more work. And since I'm so thin-chested, what they're going to do is lipo me and inject the fat like around the boob area. See, I don't know if you can see, like, it has like this little crease and stuff right there. So we're going to wait till it settles because this boob is higher. Like the top of this boob is up here. Top of this boob is here. So we're going to wait till it settles and everything and the swelling goes down. And then we can go and inject the fat where we need to. I'm trying to think where I want the fat taken out of. Just trying to get positive spin on it. And right now I'm just really concerned with making sure that I have enough circulation so I don't lose my nipple, because so far my nipple's here. They didn't do the cut exactly how I wanted it, but that's okay. They did it on this side. And like I said, I'll try to show that to you afterwards so I don't scare you too bad for those of you watching. Can't really see it. I'll have to like kind of plan ahead and show it to you a little better. Because I want you to see it. I want you to see how crazy my boob looks too, because it looks crazy. I have this other thing going. Oh, and my whole body is swollen. Like my legs are swollen, my torso is swollen. Like it's swollen. It felt like the kind of swollen like I was packed in my skin or something, like a little sausage or something. It's just really weird. Yeah, my legs, my pants fit weird. I gotta show you this one really weird crease on the bottom. I think it's my tube too. Can you see it right there? I don't know if you can see it, but there's like this really weird crease that's happening, and I'm pretty sure it's the tubing that's going around it like that. As you can see, like kind of like if I stand out, like my body feels like fat and puffy. It's weird. That's kind of not how I'm built. So, anyway, that's what I think that they're going to do. But like I said, actually the silicone ones really feel pretty damn nice. I think I mean, I'm wondering if they're heavier or not, but they feel pretty good. Like on my left side, I don't feel like a whole bunch of gaps or anything. So let's see how that goes. If I have to go back to get them to the original size and have them redone, yeah, would I do that? Yeah. I mean, that could change once I see like the finished product, what they look like, or they might be putting in enough fat that it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But yeah, I want to see it. And also, you know, if my body's swollen, then my size is going to look different. But when I put on my bra, it was just nowhere even close to the size that I was. So yeah, so there you have it. Let's see, what else am I not supposed to do? So obviously I'm supposed to rest, which I'm doing. But I feel great. I have great blood pressure. It's usually really low, 100 over something, whatever. Even in the 90s, my heart rate's usually 50 or below. I can thank karate for that. And working out. And let me see, what else do I need to tell you? Nipple looks good. Coloring of my boob is fine. I'm just keeping my fingers crossed. I thought it was going to be a lot tougher. It hurts like, it kind of, when I lay down for a long time and then I sit up, it's almost like everything is getting readjusted and stuff, and that kind of hurts. But other than that, you know, I could move around and stuff. The thing that hurts the most is when I get my little drain lines caught on something, because I've got them caught like 2 or 3 times. It's excruciating because they're actually stitched into my skin. And like I said, one comes, it feels like it's coming across the top of my boob, and one's going under my boob. There's not any on this side that I can feel. This boob looks pretty cool though. I mean, yeah, I could definitely show you some pictures, and I want you to see how crazy it looks. I should have taken pictures yesterday and stuff. There's one lady that took some pictures, the nurse that came in. I'm going to ask her for those just in case though. And I'm sure some of the craziness is because of, like I said, the drains, the tubing and stuff like that. It's almost like that fish tubing that I have to wear and stuff. So so I came home the next day. I stayed there and I ate and went to sleep. I did have the little morphine pump thingy that you can use every 10 minutes. I used it once and I fell asleep, and I think I used it like 2 more times the next day or something, but I just really pretty much used it out of curiosity. And you know, I took a couple of pills only because of the ride home, and that's why I used it too, because I was like, okay, I don't know what the ride home is going to be like. I did like I didn't wear a seatbelt or anything coming home, so, and my kids changed my drains and stuff like that and helped me put everything back together and cover everything during the day. So yeah, so I guess I'll just be a little fatty for a while. I'm not sure how long it takes to get unswollen, but I guess like all that anesthesia and stuff has to get out of your body. When I've tried everything, I've tried putting my feet up and doing all those things and exercising a little bit, but it's just not really as effective as I would hope it would be. So, and basically, I've kind of been on the computer. I was able to take a shower the next day, so that was good. I can't wear deodorant. That's making me insane. Even though I was wearing deodorant before, I was wearing this other stuff that's kind of like deodorant, but I can't wear that yet either. So I have to be careful of that. What else? Like I said, no tight shirts. That's kind of it. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do my hair or put on my makeup, but I'll just worry about that later. I mean, I kind of sort of did my hair today. Kind of, sort of-ish. Maybe. Kind of. And it really doesn't matter because I'm on radio anyway, so nobody's going to see me anyway. So, so yeah. And when I go back for my follow-up on September the 2nd. I'm going to also go for another follow-up to my primary care and ask for physical therapy of my upper half, which is really cool. So I could make sure that I'm back to normal as much as possible. And they'll take out the tubes on on September 2nd unless when they check on me, because I have like this in-home nurse. When she comes out, when she checks on me and stuff, then that'll make a difference. So she'll check, because I have to chart everything and make sure that I have like a certain amount of goop coming out of me. So do all that, and that's it. And I'm glad, and there's no cancer in my lymph nodes. I'm so happy, and I knew it's gonna all be good. So, and really, like, if I look at them, yeah, I was like, oh shit, that looks like crap. That looks horrible. But I mean, I've seen like miracles of plastic surgery, and it's just new and it's not settled in and stuff. Although, you know, like one time Blaine told me crazy eyes. Like, you have crazy eyes. I was like, and so I'm thinking, oh, I have crazy boobs, because like one of them is like lower already and one of them is still upper kind of. So if I wore like a tighter shirt, they look kind of crazy and stuff. But I don't even care, because then I just wear my bag out front and then I could tell people stuff. I think I'm going to write on my bag so that people will ask me about stuff. So, so I can tell them. Yeah. Because I want to tell them. I want people to see, you know, what a woman has to go through. I mean, if I looked at my boobs, I would be like, oh, geez, I'd be like horrified and stuff. But I know they'll be fine. And oh my gosh, I've had the most support from friends and stuff like that. And it was funny, because I was looking at YouTube and somebody asked me, oh, how did the surgery go? And I thought, oh, I'm just going to go ahead and record my blog, and I'm going to try to record it every day. And I was thinking, you know, now it's going to change, because I'll have these 2 months, right? Because they tell you it takes 6 to 8 weeks for you to get back to normal. I'm not supposed to lift any more than 5 pounds, I think, 5 or 10 pounds, or maybe it's like 10 pounds, 5 pounds now and then 10 pounds later. But, you know, with this hand, but I can do it with this hand, so I can still kind of bartend, right? And then I was thinking that it's going to be just a vlog of a survivor, and then I'll just be able to talk about whatever I want. I don't have to talk about my sick boob, but I could. You know, I just tell everybody I run into, biopsy, 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 get it biopsied. Oh yeah, you know, I take off all your jewelry. I don't have any of my jewelry on, stuff like that. So that was interesting too. Yeah. So I'm glad that's behind me. I'm definitely blessed. Not quite sure how I'm going to handle things moving forward, but that's okay. They always work out. I stay positive, and I'm resourceful and stuff, so it'll all be fine. We are doing the Comedy for Causes. Linnea is wrapping that up, so that's going to be, I think, on the 18th. September 18th, Goodfellas in Rancho Cucamonga. Please buy a ticket, and even buy a ticket if you can't go. It's $15. I'm going to see if my friend will record it for us, so that would be really cool. And then also there's a show on the 20th. It's a punk show, and that's in San Bernardino. And some nice people are doing that for me too. And I'm just going to keep looking for other things to do and be resourceful, since that's kind of what I do, put together things and stuff like that. It's weird though when you're trying to do it for you. It's something else when you're it's different when you're doing it for somebody else. Like, it's so funny, because I helped I filled out the forms for Linnea, or the little interest form. I made the initial contacts for the City of Hope so she could do a fundraiser for them. And when the lady called me back, I was like, it was the day that I was still at the hospital, and I was like, oh, I was just leaving your hospital. And she's like, oh my gosh. And so there's a really good connection. So that's so much easier doing stuff for somebody else. So if you ask me to do something, it's probably going to get done. If I have to do it for me, well, it might take a minute. So I got to stop doing that. In a lot of ways, I think that that's how I got to this point. You know, that I had to kind of put a value on myself and know that, you know, I was worth something, and that I had to appreciate myself, my life, and things like that. So I kind of think that this was kind of a gift that was given to me to kind of rattle my cage a little bit, you know, and that it's gone and that I've learned from it. I hope that that's how it is. But yeah, so that's it. They didn't give me the estrogen blockers yet. I don't know how that's going to go. Maybe they'll do that in a couple of weeks or so. And since it would normally take, like I said, 6 to 8 weeks to be back to normal, it'll probably be just a little bit longer because they're going to do, after 8 weeks, and they'll do a little bit more touch up here and there. So we'll see how that goes. And I'm going to definitely try to put some pictures up on the website. If you guys haven't been listening to me on Blaine's show, we completed a week on Wednesday, so that was really good. And I'll be returning tomorrow, and that's from 5 to 7 on Chaotic Radio. We also have the podcasts going now, so that's really cool. So I'm excited about that. And I have another martial arts event coming up. It'll be in January, so I'm going to be helping with that as well. And just doing what I need to do. So yeah, so that's it. Yeah, you guys should really feel these. They're crazy. They feel so much better than the other ones. My goodness. They have I don't even know what a real boob feels like, because I would say, oh, this kind of feels like a real boob, but I don't know what a real boob feels like anymore. This is today National Topless Day or something. I think it's National Topless Day or something. So, but trust me, you do not want me to be topless today. So, anyways, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and sign off, and send me questions and stuff, and ask me questions and tell me if you know somebody and all that stuff, because I like to share and stay positive and know that everything's going to be okay. I know so much, or I knew so much that everything was going to be okay, that the other option, that there was no other option, really. So yeah, and I did behave, and I didn't go to anything on Saturday because I wanted to go to the pre-Emmy party, and I also wanted to go to Rock Chaotic, and I didn't go to that either. And I was a little paranoid that my cords would get stuck on somebody and I'd yank them out. That would really, really hurt. I wish I could show you how that looks, but I'll have to do it later. Yeah. Please share my blog, and I'll try to talk to you in the morning. And I'm going to try to maybe, I don't know, I'm going to, you know how I am. I'm going to try to do it in the morning, and then do it in the afternoon, and do it in the evening, and just trying to add in stuff to my life. Right now, I have to pay a late payment, a payment that was due on my surgery day, so I didn't do that. So I'm going to do that tomorrow morning for my Edison, and then I have to figure out how to manage my cell phone bill tomorrow. I'm still working on my posters because they weren't clear enough, so I have to fix that. And have a couple of hopefully I could have another couple of fundraisers coming up and things like that. So that being said, I'm going to sign off, and remember, people are the most important thing. And this is Jem saying good night with everything I need. Talk to you soon.